unfortunately, or fortunately, is a good sign that maybe Lot is one of the good men that Abraham needs to find. He steps out and is insulted by the local people's insistence that the angels come out so they can have sex with them. Yeah. And Lot says, no. These are guests in my house. You go away. They're not to. And of course, the crowd is insistent and demanding that the angels come out. They must have sex with these angels. Lot doesn't know what to do. And as Abraham is kind of witnessing this whole thing, he watches Lot make the decision Lot makes. So Lot can't convince the crowd to back away, to go away, and he's not going to send his angel friends or guests out for sex. So what does Lot do? Much to the chagrin of Abraham, Lot offers his own daughter. He says, well, no, you can't have sex with angels, but here I have my daughters. You can have sex with them. Great, Dad. Good job. Well, as people go in Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot may have been probably the best Abraham was going to do. Even though the guy was such a total dick, offering his own daughters to have sex with the mob. He's putting his own daughters in that kind of harm's way. So Lot isn't a great dad. But by comparison to God, Lot's a great dad. He tried, Anyway, Abraham decides the best he can do is Lot. So he has to go back to God and says, God, please. I can only find Lot. Lot's the best I can find. He's still a weasel, I know. He's a complete putz, I know. But this is it. This is the best I can do. Please. He's good. He had angels over for dinner. That's got to mean something. Well, God, of course, doesn't buy it. But he does offer some kind of consolation. He says, all right, I'll tell you what. I'll let Lot and his family go. But they cannot turn around. They cannot watch me destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Fair enough. Okay. Abraham at this point said, I'll take it. At least he can save his cousin Lot. That's something. So Lot and his family, they take off. They run up the hill. They get as far away as they can. And then the destruction starts. Boom, 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 boom. Screaming, yelling, heat waves, percussive waves of destruction coming their way. And what does Lot's wife do? She turns around. What a fucking bitch. Do you believe that? She was specifically told not to do that. And she disobeyed God. God the Father. And what did God do? He smacked her, slapped her on the hand. No, he turns her to a pillar of salt. Because she turned around. Because she disobeyed God. God the Father. The worst dad ever. Sorry. Calling the way I see it. No matter how offensive this may seem to you, I have no choice but to tell you the truth. I have no advantage. It doesn't benefit me at all. I'm really confused by God. I'm confused why God created, why God does the things that He does, and why believers think so highly of God when He does this kind of stuff. Anyway, I rest my case, folks. God the Father is the worst dad ever. Have a good night, folks. We'll see you next time. Listen up on the next show, The Devil Show. Take care.